Yesterday, Elon Musk threatened sanctions on Julius Malema and the EFF because of a certain video that actually came online of Julius Malema talking about very many things and how if you touch the white people in Africa or in South Africa, you will see a lot of resistance because they hate people talking about them. We as Africans need to stand with Julius Malema. We might have a lot of disagreements in different countries about South Africa and very many other countries, but on this aspect, we need to stand with Julius Malema and the EFF because whatever the US and Elon are trying to accuse Julius Malema and the EFF, the British and the white people across the Western world have actually done it physically on the African people. Today, as we speak, we have very many Africans who were actually tortured by the white people, including the British, the Germans, the French, etc., on their lands in Africa. We have very many people who their lands were actually grabbed by the white population, and these lands continue to be occupied by these white people. And whenever we talk about it, whenever the EFF, Julius Malema talks about it, it is usually classified as racism and xenophobia and very many things, We have very many people in Namibia, for example, who were killed and their samples, their body parts were taken to Germany so that the Germans could literally prove their theory that the white race was more superior than the black race. They even took heads and other organs of our people to Germany to try and compare the heads of the white people and the heads of the black people. So there are very many things that the white people have actually done in Africa physically that the EFF has never done to the white people in South Africa. Now, in addition to that, we have very many families in Africa today who are literally suffering because of the very many things the US government has actually done to them. We have very many families who today have lost families, have lost relatives because of the bombs and the toxic things that the US has actually dropped in their countries. As we speak today, we have very many conflicts here in Africa that if you investigated keenly, you will find that the US is actually supplying weapons and arms to groups that are actually killing fellow Africans, And this is the irony of the whole thing. In the US, as we speak today, there are very many persons in the US who have said extremely weird statements against people from other countries, including Iran, Asia, even here in Africa. We have leaders who have literally threatened to do bad things on Africa and very many other countries. But for some reason, Elon is able to see what is happening in South Africa, but is not able to to impose sanctions on US leaders who have also threatened to eliminate whole populations across the globe. Now, this is completely wrong. I think if Elon is to criticize South Africans, is to criticize, for example, Malema and everything, he should also turn the same criticism towards his own people who have actually done the worst things across the globe, He should also criticize the US for bombing very many countries out here, which had nothing to do with whatever they claimed they were. He should criticize Hillary Clinton for literally bombing Libya and ruining Libya. Thank you guys for watching this video. Kindly subscribe to this channel. If you are new to this platform, kindly follow me on X and on TikTok, that is Saddam Africa.